Have you ever heard of the mysterious secret symbols hidden in Leonardo da Vinci's paintings? Some believe these enigmatic signs are simply artistic, while others argue they hold deeper meanings and may even be evidence of the Renaissance master's homosexuality. Historian Ross King delves into this controversial topic in his book, The Secret Symbols of Leonardo da Vinci. In this episode, we'll explore these alleged symbols, uncovering their possible interpretations and the controversies surrounding them. Let's dive in. Leonardo da Vinci, a true polymath of the Renaissance, excelled as a painter, sculptor, scientist, engineer, and architect. Born on April 15, 1452, in the Tuscan village of Anciano near Florence, his genius knew no bounds. Despite limited formal training, da Vinci's notebooks reveal a deep understanding of anatomy, geology, optics, and botany. His scientific approach to art, keen observation skills, and groundbreaking techniques continue to influence artists today. Iconic masterpieces like the Mona Lisa and The Last Supper showcase his unparalleled talent and innovative spirit. Yet beyond his artistic brilliance lies a veil of mystery, including the enigmatic symbols scattered across his works. One intriguing aspect of Leonardo da Vinci's life is his sexuality. Historians have long debated whether he was gay, straight, or bisexual. Some point to his close relationship with his male disciples and the homoerotic undertones in his art as evidence of his homosexuality. However, there's no concrete proof to label him definitively. While many of his students eventually married, the nature of da Vinci's relationships remains an enigma. Even his famous notebooks contain coded language that could allude to romantic entanglements, adding fuel to the fire of speculation about his sexuality. Now let's delve into the secret symbols allegedly embedded in da Vinci's paintings. These symbols have sparked intense debate among art historians and enthusiasts alike, with some arguing they reveal the artist's homosexuality, while others dismiss them as mere figments of the imagination. Before we proceed, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to stay informed about our latest videos. Now let's embark on this eye-opening journey. Number 1. The Adoration of the Magi. Adoration of the Magi is one of da Vinci's early masterpieces, completed between 1481 and 1482. The painting depicts the biblical story of the three kings visiting the infant Jesus. However, it has the supposed presence of two male lovers in the artwork that has fueled speculation about the artist's sexuality. Allegedly, the older man holding a staff could be interpreted as Leonardo himself, while the younger man gazing at the sky represents his romantic interest. This interpretation is further supported by the fact that da Vinci never married in his close relationship with his male students. However, it is important to note that there is no concrete evidence to support this theory, and it remains a subject of ongoing debate among art historians. The Last Supper. Perhaps Leonardo da Vinci's most famous work, The Last Supper, painted between 1495 and 1498, portrays the last meal Jesus shared with his disciples before his crucifixion. The painting is renowned for its dramatic depiction of Christ, announcing one of his followers will betray him. Amidst this dramatic scene, some viewers have noticed peculiar details that seem to go beyond the biblical narrative. One such detail is the positioning of John, who sits to Jesus' right, allegedly mirroring the posture and gaze of the Mona Lisa. This similarity has led some to speculate that John could be a symbolic representation of Leonardo himself, with the slight tilt of John's head suggesting a gesture of affection towards Jesus. Additionally, John's hand resting on Jesus' right arm is seen as a symbol of connection and intimacy between the two figures. However, it is crucial to remember that these interpretations are subjective and not supported by historical records or factual basis. Ultimately, the painting's true meaning and Leonardo's intentions behind these symbolic representations, if any, remain shrouded in mystery. 3. Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa, one of the world's most famous portraits, was painted by Leonardo da Vinci between 1503 and 1517. The painting's enigmatic smile and realistic depiction of the sitter have captivated viewers for centuries. However, some believe there's more to the Mona Lisa than meets the eye. One such interpretation is that the painting depicts Leonardo's lover, Francesco Melzi, who was one of the artist's most faithful disciples. According to art historian Alessandro Vesavi, Melchi's features align remarkably with those depicted in the portrait. Furthermore, the sfumato technique used to portray the sitter's smile could be interpreted as a symbol of the fleeting nature of love and desire. aligning with Leonardo's own experiences in matters of the heart. However, it is essential to acknowledge that this interpretation is not widely accepted among art historians and remains a subject of ongoing debate. Number 4. The Virgin of the Rocks. The Virgin of the Rocks is an extraordinary masterpiece created by Leonardo da Vinci between 1483 and 1486. This captivating sculpture depicts the Virgin Mary, the infant Jesus, the Archangel Gabriel, and a young John the Baptist amidst the mystical atmosphere of a grotto. The sculpture's intricate details and enigmatic symbolism continue to fascinate art enthusiasts and scholars alike. One particular detail that has sparked intrigue is the interaction between John the Baptist and the infant Jesus. John's finger is positioned in front of Jesus' mouth, which has led to various interpretations. Some believe that this gesture symbolizes the future crucifixion of Jesus, with John's finger representing the spear that will pierce Jesus' side when he is crucified. Others interpret this detail as a metaphorical representation of John's role as the forerunner of Christ, signifying that Jesus' mission will continue after John's death. However, it is crucial to acknowledge that these interpretations are subjective, and there is no definitive evidence to support either perspective. Leonardo da Vinci's enigmatic sculptures invite viewers to contemplate their deeper meanings, but ultimately allow for individual interpretation. Number 5. Salvator Mundi. Salvator Mundi is a painting attributed to Leonardo da Vinci, created around 1500. The artwork depicts Jesus Christ as the Savior of the world, holding a crystal orb in his left hand and making a blessing gesture with his right. This painting is significant because it is one of the few known works of Da Vinci still in private hands and the only one to have been publicly displayed for sale. However, beyond its religious symbolism, some have interpreted the painting as containing hidden messages related to Leonardo's sexuality. Specifically, the crystal orb held by Christ has been the subject of much scrutiny. It's been suggested that the orb could symbolize the sun, alluding to Leonardo's fascination with astronomy and possibly hinting at his homosexual desires. However, this interpretation is highly speculative and lacks substantial historical or factual support. Ultimately, the painting's true meaning and any underlying symbolism related to Leonardo's sexuality remain open to interpretation. Number 6. The Finger. In addition to his paintings, Leonardo da Vinci's sculptures also contain enigmatic details that have sparked debate regarding his sexuality. One such sculpture is a marble finger that served as a study for his unfinished masterpiece, the Virgin of the Rocks. The finger is notable for its lifelike appearance and delicate rendering of veins and tendons, showcasing da Vinci's exceptional anatomical knowledge. However, some viewers have interpreted the finger as an allegory of male sexuality, specifically as a symbol of the penis. This interpretation is based on the finger's curvature and the fleshy nudes portrayed in the wider sculpture. Proponents of this theory suggest that Da Vinci may have intended to include a phallic symbol in his artwork as an expression of his homosexual desire. However, this interpretation is highly subjective and not supported by historical records or factual evidence. In conclusion, the secret symbols in Leonardo da Vinci's paintings continue to captivate and intrigue art historians, enthusiasts, and those seeking to unravel the mysteries of one of history's greatest geniuses. From the enigmatic figures in the Adoration of the Magi, to the subtle gestures in the Last Supper and the mysterious smile of the Mona Lisa, each painting holds a unique puzzle to ponder. However, it's crucial to approach these interpretations with a critical lens, acknowledging that many of these theories lack concrete evidence or historical support. While it's fascinating to explore the symbolism and hidden meanings embedded in Da Vinci's works, it's equally important to respect the complexity of the artist and his creations. Leonardo da Vinci was a true Renaissance poet, and his genius and creativity continue to inspire awe and wonder centuries later. As we continue to analyze his paintings, we must appreciate the enigma that surrounds him and the timeless beauty of his art. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. Thank you for watching.